Welcome back, BU2 people. This is the introduction and instruction video on meditational fitness. All right, so let's get right into this exclusive form of fitness that only a few trainers in the entire world have experience in and actually know how to teach. And let me also mention before we even begin that this is the same format of fitness given to high-level athletes that make millions of dollars in their respective sport. Okay, so what does meditational fitness do for you? Why is it so unique? Well, meditational fitness is exclusive and unique because it teaches you how to meditate while you are performing physical fitness. So you don't just reap the benefits of becoming more physically fit, you also become mentally stronger at the same time because you are meditating or holding your thought on every aspect of what you are doing as you train. And this is the aspect of meditational fitness that significantly improves your power of concentration, your overall mental strength and ability, and also saves you a tremendous amount of energy. Okay, so how does meditational fitness help you do this? It does this by providing a format with specific guidelines and instructions that shows you how to maintain a constant awareness of all thought, breathing, and movements while you are working out or while you are performing a fitness activity. And I know that's a lot to understand, so let me put it in more simple terms. The format, guidelines, and instructions given when performing meditational fitness forces you to control your thoughts, your breathing, your form, and your movement throughout your entire workout. And not just when you are performing the exercises, but even during the rest breaks and even during the cardio portions of the workout. So when performing meditational fitness, there is not a single moment when you are not focusing your thoughts on exactly what you are doing. And this is very important because energy follows every thought that you have. So if you focus your thought on exactly what you are doing, no matter what part of the workout it is, your energy will go directly into that aspect of your workout. That is why this exclusive form of fitness is called meditational fitness, because meditation is concentration, and concentration is the ability to maintain constant awareness on whatever you focus your attention on. And that is exactly what meditational fitness does. Like I said before, it provides you with instructions and guidelines on how to maintain a constant awareness on your thought, breath, and movement throughout your entire workout. So there is no time during the workout when your mind is wandering, or your form is off, or your breathing is erratic, because you are controlling all thought, all form, and every breath you breathe during the entire workout. And this is by far the most efficient and effective way to work out because you get triple the results 3 times faster. How? Because you're not just repping out your muscles and gaining muscular endurance and strength. You are also training your brain by positively forcing it to focus on one thing. And you're also strengthening and oxygenating your heart by breathing per repetition during each exercise, and even performing recovery breaths during the rest periods. That is once again why this form of fitness is called meditational fitness, because you are in complete control of all thought, breath, and movement throughout the entire workout. And like I said earlier, this is basically the same way that multi-million-dollar athletes train. And you are just as or even more important as any athlete. So why not train like them and reap the amazing benefits that come from it? But of course, starting at your own personalized level. All right, so now that you have an idea of what meditational fitness is, let me give you a brief explanation of each component utilized in meditational fitness and how it works. So when you actually begin performing a complete meditational fitness circuit, you will know exactly what you're doing. Okay, so the 4 main components of meditational fitness include what are called natural form, breathetitions, burn reps, and recovery breaths. And these are just the components utilized during the actual workout or exercise portion of the meditational fitness circuit. All right, so the first component, natural form, shows you how to maintain proper natural form during each exercise. Why? So you stay injury-free and get the maximum results from each exercise within your workout. The next component of meditational fitness is called breathatitions. And what this component shows you is how to breathe per repetition during each exercise. Most exercises require a two-part movement while you are performing them, unless it is a non-movement exercise like a plank. Okay, so for example, if you're doing a push-up, the first part of the movement is lowering your body to the floor. And the second part of the movement is pushing your body back up. That's what a two-part movement is. And there should be one complete breath cycle, which is one inhale and one exhale per two-part repetition of an exercise. So once again, let's use a push-up as an example. As you lower your body to the ground, you should inhale. And as you push your body back to the top, you should exhale. That equals one breath cycle per repetition. That is why this component of meditational fitness is called a breathatition. These breathatitions are a component of meditational fitness because they help you maintain your focus and awareness on your breath, your form, and your movement during each exercise. Now, the next component used in meditational fitness is called simply burn reps. And what this burn reps component shows you is how to make each set of exercise you perform as effective as it can be and as progressive as it can be. And let me try and explain this so you fully understand the already proven science behind burn reps. When you are performing a set of exercises, how do you know how many repetitions to do per set? Should you do 10 reps, 12 reps, 16 reps, 24 reps? Well, none of those answers are correct. What you should do is either 3, 5, or 7 reps into the burn at the end of each set. Okay, so what exactly does that mean? Well, you know those reps that begin to burn and hurt at the end of each set of an exercise, which is usually when most people stop their set? Well, that is when you should begin to actually count your repetitions. At the end of each set of an exercise, the first repetition that begins to burn is when you should start to count your reps. And you should continue to perform these repetitions that burn for either 3, 5, or 7 more reps into the burn. And what this will do is make every single set of exercises that you complete effective and progressive. It is effective because the burn reps are actually what grow you and give your muscle more strength and endurance. And these burn reps are progressive because the very next time you work out and perform the same exercise, you will be able to do more repetitions of the exercise before you actually get to the burn. And that shows you that you are progressing and getting better at this exercise. And the science behind these burn reps is easy to understand. The burn or pain that you feel in the muscle as you are performing these reps is your muscle fibers actually ripping and tearing and lactic acid being released, which is completely normal. And this minute ripping and tearing causes what? New, stronger, and more enduring muscle fibers to grow over the ripped and tore muscle fibers. So this burn you feel is a good burn. What you are doing is breaking the muscle down in order to build it up. That's where the old saying comes from, no pain, no gain. So in actuality, the reps you do that don't burn really don't even count. The entire point of each set is to get yourself to the burn and then to do a certain number of reps into the burn so you can truly break the muscle fibers down. That is where you get effective and progressive muscular endurance, strength, and growth. And I will show you how to perform these burn reps in the next meditational fitness circuit video so you know exactly what you're doing. And the last component of meditational fitness that you utilize when working out is called recovery breaths. If you want to provide the maximum amount of oxygen to the heart, brain, and muscles while you're working out, then the key is to focus on your breathing and control its rhythm during your rest periods that come in between each exercise set. What this is called is a recovery breath. And these are the same recovery breaths that a basketball player takes in order to recover as much as possible before he shoots his free throw, or the same recovery breaths that a football team will take in the huddle before they go to their next play. A recovery breath is a combination of a deep inhale, preferably through your nose, followed by an open throat exhale as if you were trying to fog up a mirror. This is the type of breath that helps you recover as quick as possible in between exercises. And it also helps you maintain your focus by keeping your thought on your breath during the rest break. Circuit training, and there is many different types of circuit training, has been proven to be one of the most efficient ways to work out. And the most efficient form of circuit training to do is performing a series of exercises back to back with only a short break in between sets. This type of training not only works out the muscles in your body, it also keeps your heart rate up. And since your heart is the most important muscle in the body, it is smart if you can work out your heart at the same time you are working out these other muscles. That's what circuit training helps you do if you know how to do it correctly. And if you utilize recovery breaths properly, they can make circuit training easy because they actually help you recover and rejuvenate fully during the rest break, so you can go right to the next exercise in the circuit without being totally exhausted. And in the next meditational fitness video, before you actually begin performing a meditational fitness circuit, I'm going to show you exactly how to utilize these recovery breaths in between each set of exercises so you can recover as fast as possible and get right to that next exercise. So if you follow these 4 meditational fitness components when performing fitness, it will turn your workout into a meditation. And like I just said, in the next video, I'll show you a complete meditational fitness circuit and how to utilize each one of these components as you go through it, because this is what you will be doing extensively over the next 21 days of this course. And what's cool is that you have already been performing the other main components of meditational fitness, which is meditational walking and meditational stretching. All right, BU2FUL people, that ends this introduction video to meditational fitness and the 4 main components of it. Much love, and I'll see you in the next video.